Hi, this is Jamal and today I'm going to show you how Pixar's hair color node works in XGen for Maya. First, assign a Pixar hair shader on your fur or hair. Make sure these settings I highlighted are set to default settings if you want to achieve realistic looking results. The Pixar hair color node needs to be connected with Pixar's Martian hair node like this. If you want to use randomized hair colors, which I highly recommend, then make sure these checkboxes are enabled in XGen's preview output tab. Some of these checkboxes do not make sense to me that they need to be enabled, but if you're using Maya 2020 as I do, you will probably see that it won't work if they are not enabled. One other thing you need to change if you want to have randomized hair colors is to write down this primitive variable. For XGen it is id_xp. You can check whether it works while enabling this view index random checkbox. If everything is alright, the fur is going to be colorized in these rainbow-like colors. But let's turn that off. Today we're talking about the artistic mode. This mode is not physically correct. Nonetheless, it looks quite realistic and you are able to choose any hair color easily. If we are choosing, for example, blue as color randomized color, you can see there are no blue parts in the fur now. It just mixes the blue color with the purple color together at random positions. But if you want to see the blue color, you need to set darken roots to a higher value. But as the name says, it just colorizes the roots. For now I want the value to be white, so it looks kind of gray. With darken slope you are able to choose how strong these dark areas are. A higher value makes them look even darker. With darken end position you can sort of slide the dark areas above the hair, so you are able to decide where the dark area starts. Smaller numbers mean less dark parts. Stray color allows you to add additional colors to the fur. Stray random color is the color which is placed randomly across the surface. With the stray density slider you can balance the value of hair color and stray color. Now it's set to 0.1, so 10% of the fur is going to be green and yellow. And if we increase the number to 1, the whole fur is going to be green and yellow. Dye color adds additional color information above the existing hair color. If your fur is set to white, there is barely no color information and the fur is going to be exactly the color you choose as dye color. Darker fur, for example this here, is a bit harder to colorize with dye. As the name says, dye random hue randomizes the color of the dyed hair, and dye random saturation randomizes the strength of these colors. A low random pivot value increases the number of random fur, and a value of 1 nearly makes them disappear. You might think that the random seed value affects how strong the seed of the variation is, but it's only a way to place the variations on another place. This is especially important if you're using many characters with the same fur shader and you don't want them to look exactly the same. Yes, and that was everything I wanted to show you in this tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you the next time.